Hey guys, how's it going? Here we are with our first video for section 5.7. It's determining intercepts, domain, and range of the graph of a linear function. So this is example 1 on page 314. I'm going to follow through with the way I would look at it. So the first couple things it wants to know is the vertical intercept. Vertical intercept is the point where line crosses vertical axis. Okay, so that would be this point. The horizontal intercept is the point where line crosses horizontal axis. To be that point. So, those are the first two things we want to be able to figure out. We want to write them as coordinates. So we'll get there in a second. We also have the domain, all possible domain values, or in this case, d values. And the range is this way, up and down, so it's all possible f of d or v values. Okay. So now getting into the work part of it. There's not a ton of work to this. All you have to do is be able to look at the graph and say, well, when I cross the vertical axis, I know that x is going to be 0, or in this case, d is going to be 0. And my y value, or horizontal or vertical value, is 8. There. That is my vertical intercept. Coordinates 0, 8. Now I switch them around down here. I know that y is going to be 0, or the vertical value, and the horizontal value is 200. So that's it. We now have our vertical intercept and our horizontal intercept written as ordered pairs. Pretty straightforward. So we wanted to write the coordinates of the points where the graph intersects the axes. We have that. Determine the vertical and horizontal intercepts. Describe what they mean. So we figured out the coordinates, but what do they mean? So this 0, 8, there's 8 liters of volume of gas in a scooter, 8 liters of fuel in the scooter when the tank is full. On the other side of that, the 200 and 0 means that tank of gas, full tank, will get 200 kilometers of travel. Okay. what else do we have left? We have one little, that tells us what those values are. So it's important to be able to take the intersect, the y-axis and x-axis, or vertical, horizontal, and put them in context to the question. So when I have 8 liters, as I'm driving, I'm traveling kilometers, I'm using up fuel, so it's decreasing. And after 200 kilometers, there's nothing left in the tank. So, write the domain and range of the function. Well, when it's set up like this, it's nice and easy because the domain is going to go from here, 0, to 200. So my domain which we're using D, zero is less than or equal to D, less than or equal to 200. So that's my domain. My range, this is all possible vertical values for this situation. We'll just write V. 0 here to 8, less than or equal to V, less than or equal to 8. Okay, so that's our first example for section 5.7. We got a couple more. Hope that makes sense. Any questions? Remember, just send me a message.